In a peaceful mountain village, surrounded by tall pines and singing streams, lived a boy named Arham. He was thoughtful, curious, and full of dreams. But there was one thing that troubled him deeply: he felt he wasn't good at anything. His friends were good at something or the other. Some drew beautiful paintings. Some played the flute so well that birds paused to listen. Others were brilliant in their studies. But Arham, he struggled. He tried drawing, the lines were crooked. He tried playing the flute, it screeched. He tried reading, he stumbled on words. Every time he tried something new, someone would laugh. Arham, you're too slow. You'll never be good at this. You should stop trying. Those words cut deeper than a knife. Arham started believing them. One day, as the sun dipped behind the mountains, Arham sat quietly by the village river. His heart felt heavy. He wondered, why am I the only one who can't do anything right? Just then, an old man named Baba Zaman walked by. He was known in the village as the wise woodcarver. His wooden art pieces were famous even in faraway towns. Baba noticed Arham wiping his tears. What troubles you, my boy? He asked gently. Arham hesitated but finally spoke. Baba, I try so many things, but I fail every time. I think I'm useless. Maybe God didn't give me any talent. Baba Zaman smiled softly. Come with me, Arham. I want to show you something. They walked to his small workshop. When Arham entered, his eyes widened. The walls were filled with beautiful wooden birds, horses, flowers, and patterns carved with great skill. Baba Zaman picked up a small, rough wooden box from a dusty shelf. Do you think this is beautiful? He asked. Arham shook his head. The box looked cracked and oddly shaped. This, Baba said, was the first thing I ever carved, 60 years ago. Arham was stunned. But you're the best woodcarver in the whole region. Baba chuckled. Not when I started. I made hundreds of mistakes. Sometimes my hands bled, sometimes the wood broke. People laughed at me too. They said I wasn't fit for the craft. He placed the box in Arham's hands. But I learned one truth early. No one starts great. They become great through practice. He walked to another shelf and brought a wooden bird, perfectly carved, smooth and detailed. This took me 10 years to master, he said. And even today, I still practice. Arham looked closely at the bird and then at the old wooden box in his hand. The difference was like day and night. Practice, Baba said, tapping gently on Arham's shoulder, is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. If you keep stepping on that bridge, even slowly, you will reach greatness. Arham's heart felt a warm spark of hope. Baba, do you think there's something I can become good at? Baba Zaman smiled warmly. Not something, anything, but only if you practice. That night, Arham couldn't sleep. Baba's words kept echoing in his mind. The next morning, he returned to Baba's workshop before sunrise. Teach me, Arham said. I want to learn wood carving. Baba smiled proudly. Then let us begin. And so Arham started. The first week, he couldn't even hold the carving knife properly. The second week, he cut his fingers twice. The third week, his carvings looked worse than firewood. But every time he wanted to quit, Baba reminded him. Don't aim to be perfect today. Aim to be better than yesterday. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. Arham practiced every single day, sometimes early in the morning, sometimes late at night. His hands grew steadier. His cuts became smoother. His shapes became clearer. Slowly, very slowly, his work started improving. The Sam children who once laughed at him now watched in amazement as Arham carved beautiful patterns on wooden blocks. One day, nearly 2 years later, the village held an annual craft festival. People from nearby towns came to display their creations. Baba encouraged Arham to participate. Arham hesitated. What if people laugh again? Baba placed a hand on his shoulder. Let them. You didn't practice for applause. You practiced for progress. With a deep breath, Arham agreed. At the festival, Arham displayed a wooden sculpture of a soaring eagle, strong wings, sharp eyes, and incredible detail. His hands trembled as people approached. To his surprise, they gasped, not in mockery, but in admiration. "Who made this? This is beautiful. This boy has talent." For the first time, Arham felt something he had long forgotten: pride in himself. At the end of the event, his sculpture won first prize. Tears filled his eyes as he held the award. He searched for Baba Jman, who was standing in the crowd, smiling gently like a proud father. Arham ran to him and said, "Baba, I did it." "No, Arham," Baba said softly, "you earned it. One day at a time. One practice at a time. What you achieved today is the result of every small effort you made when no one was watching." Arham realized something powerful that day. You don't become great by being gifted. You become great by being consistent. From that moment on, he practiced even more, not to win awards, but to grow. Years later, Arham became one of the most skilled woodcarvers in the entire region. People traveled long distances to learn from him. Yet whenever they praised his talent, Arham smiled and said, "It's not talent, it's practice, the quiet force that turns the ordinary into extraordinary." Moral of the story: practice has the power to transform anyone. Even the smallest daily effort can lead to the biggest success. If you keep going, even slowly, greatness will eventually follow you.